Khan. All right, hey, Shalom. Want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem,
Yahweh,
Yahweh
Ba'ashem,
Shai,
Yahushai,
by Hashem,
Ba'ashem,
Rakam.
Rakakadash.
All right, me and the brothers, we states away, so it might be a little off on the name, but we all know the name of the Heavenly Father and the Son, the name of salvation, the name that you will need, all right, the name that you ought to trust in and have faith in, as the scriptures say. We just want to get in a real quick lesson. I kind of brought him a lesson to it. We talked about it a little bit, and as we normally would, we'd do a lesson before we record the lesson. So we just figured we get the camera started before we got too in depth in our conversation. So it'll be a real quick lesson, pretty much over. Because I was thinking the other day about when the Lord told Peter that he would deny him 3 times. You know what I'm saying? And this is coming from the Lord. Like, you feel me? Like, it's like, whoa, does that mean I'm not going to make it or something like that? But it's not even in that sense. It's just the Lord told him what he told him. He told him because he can handle it. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, if the Lord told me I wasn't going to make it, that would probably kill my soul. Like, I'll probably drop and give up the ghost right then and there, But at the end of the day, being a man of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, it would have to be what it is. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't meant to make it, I wasn't meant to make it. Now, of course, Lord willing, us Akim out here fighting, we want to make it. We want to endure. We want to be part of that number. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's still about fulfilling the Lord's mission, It's about his program. This is not our company. We just work for him, So, yeah, we want to start off in Luke 22 and 24. Get a few scriptures out of here, and if, precepts come about through the Spirit, then this, of course it'll be so. But, yeah. Brother, did you want to read it?
Yeah, I can.
I'll
start at 24.
Yeah. I'm gonna have it on my screen too. So while you reading it, the brothers and watching, they can read along as well.
All right, Khan. It says, this is Luke chapter 22 and verse 24. And there was also a strife among them, which of them should be accounted the greatest.
Khan. It's not about who's the greatest. It's not about who's the least. Any of that, because when you go into Corinthians, it speaks about orders. It speaks about different gifts. Okay, different ranks, different positions, and all of them matter, even the small ones, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like your thumb. Your thumb is your smallest finger. You know what I'm saying? But it's the most important. How you gonna drink tea and drink coffee without a thumb? You need that. You know what I'm saying? The best thing you can do without a thumb is not break it if you punch somebody in the face, but because you ain't got it there. But even that smallest finger matters because it completes a whole, man. All right. And the same with the ranks. The Lord set up the ranks for a reason because that's the order that he wanted it to be, man. That's why camps have elders and camps have seconds and camps have, so on and so forth down to the least one. All right. And then even above those camp elders, there's elders and elders above those elders all the way to the top apostle elders. Like, that's rank, that's order. That goes to Exodus, the 18th chapter. All right. When Moses' stepfather was like, man, you got too much burden on your back here. Lighten your load. Do this. Find able men first. He had to find able men. Okay? He had to find able men that was in the right state of mind. And one of the main things it said that feared the Most High. All right? That fear is that respect. That's that reverence to Yahweh by Shem Shai. All right, like, this is your program. I'm here to abide by your program. I'm subject to your program. I don't want to come here and do my own thing. And that's what you have a lot going on now. Like, you got people talking about you don't need a camp. They talking about, that lone wolf spirit and all of that. Or you got people going off starting their own. I ain't learned this from no man. I learned this from the Lord and blah, blah. Like, what shame is it to say that you learn from a man? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you a man, you give credit where credit is due, as the scriptures say, period. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna take nothing from you. All right, if you want to go do your own thing, yeah, I learned these from them. You know, they taught me a lot that I know. Some things that I didn't agree with. That's why, hey, be a man and say that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the Lord set up order for a reason. All
Hey,
right,
I got a quick precept just to back that point up.
Con, go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 33. It says, "The lot is cast into the lap, but the whole disposing thereof is of Yahweh Shemel Shai."
Mm-hmm.
So, like you say, hey, the every different part of the body, you know, no matter what a part you may be of, is of Yahweh Shemel Shai. He set up your job for your purpose.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the Lord basically dished out different measures for each different brother in the camp, you know.
Con. Yep.
And when you go into the word disposing, it says the order, you know.
Yeah,
so the whole order
exactly.
of Yahweh was according to what He wanted you to do.
Exactly. It's like gears on the clock. All the gears don't rotate the same way. You got gears that turn this way to turn this gear the other way, man. You know what I'm saying? To keep the second hand ticking, to keep the minute hand ticking, to move the hour hand, man. All right. Everything has its purpose, and you got small gears and bigger gears in a watch or a clock or whatever. You know.
It says, and He said unto them, the kings of the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, and they that exercise authority upon them are called benefactors.
Mm-hmm.
But ye shall not be so. But he that is greatest among you, let him be as the younger. Mm-hmm. And that shows what humbleness.
Yeah, exactly.
And he that is the chief, as he does serve.
Mm-hmm. He's the head guy that he's gonna like. It's not about, oh, look at me, I'm a big dog, I'm top ranked. No, if you are, then you got more to serve. You know, you got more to you got more responsibility. You know, you got more responsibility doing it that way. You know, but a lot of people take that and they abuse their authority, man. They either abuse their authority or they misuse it. Now, abusing it is just being a tyrant, controlling, making people do things or forcing people to do things in a sense. Now, misusing it is not being a minister. It's not serving, as it said. And he that is chief, as he that do it serve. You know, so they feel like you serve me. I'm over you. You do this and da 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 da. No, if you're over, you show. This is how you build them up. You show them that, right?
That's right.
Con. Go ahead, I.
Says, but ye shall Salakia. Con, it says, for whether the greater he that sitteth at meat, or he that serveth, is not he. Salakia says, okay, it's not he that sitteth at meat, but I am among you as he that serveth.
Yeah. The Lord, even the Lord washed the disciples' feet, man. He's the Lord. You know, like he ain't have to do that, but he did it. And look, man, y'all my people, basically. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to control you. Look, man, I came down here to die for y'all. You know what I'm saying? To bring y'all back. You know.
That's the same righteous spirit Toby was in. You know, in that book, Toby was like, "Hey, that's my people. Shit, I'm gonna die for them. You know, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to make sure that they're comforted. You know, and that showed that how he was a man of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Putting them before you, it was basically putting them before himself.
Yeah,
that's the same thing Yahweh Shai did, because when you go to John 15 and 13, it says, "What greater love and no man did that lay his life down for his brothers."
Yeah, I wanna let me see. Ye or they would continue with me. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go ahead. Go ahead.
It says, ye are they which have continued with me in my temptations.
Yeah, now that temptation, man, that's heavy. The closer we get to the end of this, the more the temptation is gonna grow and become more deceitful. You know? It's gonna be there. You might not even know it. That's why you gotta continue in the spirit. And that's why I didn't even mean to start where we started at, but through the spirit we did, because that's how you continue in that, is playing your part, man. Don't try to do too much more. Don't try to do too much less. Now, if the Lord gets you there, yeah. You know, I'm not saying you can increase in your learning, but I mean in the sense of oh, I'm the elder, I'm second, and this is where I
Yeah.
stand at. I ain't gotta do this. Like Johanna. You feel like cause he the so-called leader, right? UPK, he don't gotta go on the highways. He ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you supposed to be being shown as an example. You know, this
That's
is
right.
this is hey, we old school Israel, man. The king went out to war with him. You know, that's how the old school did it. You know, it wasn't sitting back. They come to attack. Let's go hide in a bunker and fuck the rest of the country. Nah, man, the king went out and fought with him, man.
Yeah.
You know, like man,
Yeah,
that's love.
Yeah.
You know, cause and that's order too. Because if the king just so happened to die, it was of the Most High. And if the king died, guess what? They had the next up to next heir to join in and pick up right where he left off at. That's how it's supposed to be.
That's
You
right.
know.
And hey, in due time, everything gonna be made manifest. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like you gonna have those diehard Jakes because it's written. Then John the Revelator see it. You know, those that was beheaded for the Lord's sake. You know,
God.
and you gonna also have the ones that's in the spirit of Jacob whenever he went to go see Esau. He was like, hey, y'all go knock them out, and if they start overthrowing y'all, then we get the hell up out of here. You know, and that's the ones that you can't have around you. You know.
God.
I got a quick one. Backing up the point that you said, it was like basically just fulfill your life, basically. You know.
God.
It says James chapter 3 and verse 1. My brethren, be not many masters, knowing that we shall receive the greater condemnation.
Yeah.
You know, so you adding all these things unto yourself, and the Lord really basically said that before you. You know, so you doing these things, and you're gonna receive the greater condemnation because now if you picking up these different other positions, you know, you basically you're gonna be judged the most.
Yeah. You know, since you the big dog, you gotta go like you know, like you playing a game and stuff. You know, you reach that boss level. Like, yeah, you wanted to be the boss. Now you gotta beat the boss. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the top dog. Hey, like off of the stupid ass movie White Chicks. He like, why I always gotta fight the big one? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, if you the top dog, you gotta fight the big guy. Like, what you mean?
Yeah, don't run now.
Yeah, don't run now.
It's gonna get even harder as we get closer and closer to that finish line.
And that's that temptation, man. You know, and
right.
everybody's gonna go through their own, man.
Right.
That's the thing. It's like, yeah, brothers can relate here and there, but everybody, I got my own temptation. The brother, the Lord, y'all got his own temptation. The brothers in my camp, like everything. Now they all are relatable, but everybody still got their tailor-made hell that they gotta walk through, man.
That's right. I got another quick precept, right? It's for you here?
But yeah, I'm good.
All right, this is Philippians 2 and 12. It says, "Wherefore, my brethren, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling."
Yep.
You know?
And
everybody gonna have every different temptation that's gonna meet him, but we gotta strive through that. You know.
And the main important thing in that is in the absence. It's easy to be, hey, because that's what the lesson is. You know, are you gonna be that same Israelite? You know, like in the presence of Akim and in the absence of Akim. What if you wake up? You know what I'm saying? And shit hit the fan. You ain't with the brothers. Are you gonna be that same man? What's up, man? We're east up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, call Allah, y'all about Shim y'all shot. You gonna be like, oh man, what the fuck going on? Like, nigga, you know what's going on. You know, like, and that's why you gotta continue in what thou has learned, man. You know, you have to.
And that's what Yahushua was that great example, because when it was time for him to basically be crucified, he took his lick.
Yeah.
You know, and you had the apostle saying, "I wish, like Paul, like I wish I could, go be crucified on the cross for the Lord's name's sake." But it wasn't their time yet.
Yeah.
Now it's their time for us to go through those temptations.
Yeah, now it's that time. It's our time. The Lord did what He had to do, man. Now we gotta prove ourselves, man. Lord willing, we endure.
That's right.
You know, you good? We back in loop.
Kind. It's this is Luke chapter 22 and verse 19. It says, "And I appoint unto you a kingdom, as my Father had appointed to me."
Yep, joint heirs. Go ahead.
It says okay. It says that ye may eat and drink at my table. So like that ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on where I can it's skipping. Need go up a little bit, Baba Kishore.
Oh, it's like it. You good?
Okay. Kind. That ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
Yeah, and you know that's what he's telling the disciples. He's telling them that this is what y'all gonna be doing. You know, y'all gonna eat and drink with me. Y'all gonna be sitting on the thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel. You know, it's not about who's this person, that person. Everybody gonna go through what they go through. You know, everybody gonna have their ranks in the kingdom. Everybody gonna have their ranks, man. All right.
Yeah, ultimately, we all working for that same penny. You know.
Exactly.
The same penny. It says, and the Lord said,
Simon, yeah, hey, because it's like, you know, that penny is salvation. All right, that penny is a dub. So we playing basketball. I don't care if this dude getting all the alleys or this dude shooting all the threes. He getting all the fast breaks. If I hit that game-winning layup, y'all did most of the work. Look, we all won.
We all won.
You know what I'm saying? We all won. You know.
We in this together.
Exactly.
No matter it's different positions. You're gonna have a point guard. You're gonna have a shooting guard. You're gonna have the big man, the center. Hey, everybody do their job. That's to make up their body and their team.
Dig this. Even the water boy is important.
That's right.
Even the
we
water
gonna celebrate together.
Exactly, God.
Because if we don't have water to drink out there, hey, we not getting no dough. We're gonna be tired.
Yeah, that water is just word too.
God, that water. You know? That's right.
Man.
It says, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan has desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat.
Mm-hmm.
Going right back to Amos 9 and 8, you know? He gonna start at the house of Israel, but the least grain won't fall. And that validates that point.
Yeah, but he really wanted, like, because the Lord even, go ahead, read the next one.
God, it says, but I have prayed for thee.
It's not like the Lord wasn't praying for everybody. You know what I'm saying? For the elect in general. But for some reason, he like, look, man, Satan desire to have you. You know? You know? And this is the one who the Lord, you know what I'm saying, set up as the head disciple. You know what I'm saying? When he let, man, it's like he wants you. You know?
Because he said, I prayed for you.
Exactly. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
It says, but I have prayed for thee that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren.
Yeah. So he knew that he was going to make it out. He pretty much told him. You know, I'm about to look up this word converted right quick.
Right. Transform into that new creature.
God. Yep.
God. God.
Transitively. What that is? Bam.
Yeah.
Able to take a direct object or imply. That's going to logic and mathematics. Going across. Latin. Says to turn to worship of the true power, to cause to return, to bring back, to the love and obedience of the Most High, to the love for the children, to love wisdom and righteousness. Yeah. Okay.
You good?
Yeah. I'm just trying to get it back to where we was at.
Okay, kind.
Because that point, the main point is coming up, you know. You good up?
God, I got a quick one because he said the Lord was like, hey, I prayed for you, right?
Yeah.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 26. It says, likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities.
Yeah,
For we know not what we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself making intercession for us with groanings which cannot be uttered. So Yahweh Shai making intercessions for us.
Yeah. Cause Peter probably didn't even know.
Yeah.
He probably didn't even know that Satan was really after him. You know what I'm saying? But he like, man, I pray for you. Your faith didn't fail, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren.
Right. God. It says, and he said unto him, Lord, I am ready to go with thee both into prison and to death.
Now, that's the right answer for anybody to give, but this is Yahweh Shai that we're dealing with, you know what I'm saying? But now Peter wasn't wrong, that's the zeal, you know what I'm saying, that we have. Because we others brothers that say that, man, I die for this truth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we still have to get to that point, like 2nd Maccabees, the 7th chapter, ain't there for fun. That's there to build us up, man. You know what I'm saying? We read about all these different persecutions in the scriptures. That there is to build us up. That there is to build us up, man. And this is mainly a lesson to me. Like most of the lessons that I can do is because of themselves or thoughts they having within themselves, of course, and it's all through the Spirit. But this is something that I really had to grasp, because it's like I did a lesson the other day, then I seen another brother do the lesson, and then I just kept seeing persecution everywhere, persecution, and and I was thinking, I'm like, damn, and then through the Spirit, this popped up in a brother lesson, and then when I started reading down, I was like, yo, like this is the same situation when Peter, he told Peter that he would deny him,
That's right.
It's like, how can you grasp that? You know what I'm saying?
And man, that's like we was talking before we started, bro. That's a scary feeling, because he gave him basically that option. He was like, so what you gonna do? You know? And he was like, hey, I'm willing to die for you, Lord. But when that moment that presentation basically made itself manifest, he choked.
Exactly. And that goes to show us we might say we're gonna do things, but when that moment comes, we might choke. There's been moments where I said that and I've choked, man, and I felt like shit, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But hey, and I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe that's why he said, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brother. So after you come out of that, you know what I'm saying, then strengthen your brother,
Yeah. Because that goes to show you that we gonna need this strength, because and ultimately that faith, because Yahweh Shai himself said, "Hey, pray that you not fall into this temptation."
Exactly, and that's why you, as a leader, you gotta be an example, man. Because as soon as he said what, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brother. Because when we looked up that converted, it means brought back. It's not like he left the truth, but he had a moment, where he was like, oh dang, you know what I'm saying? But but here he's like, man, I'm ready to go to jail. I'm ready to die. What's up? Like, and you seen when they came and got the Lord, he cut off an ear. What's up, man? Y'all want it? Like,
Yeah.
But it's like, man, it's that zeal, That's why we can't use that zeal as some others do, and they try to, stunt with it and do other shit. Like, we gotta use it right. We gotta use it in through the Spirit,
Right.
We gotta pray to Yahweh Shem Shai that He allow us to use it right, which is basically continue to feed the sheep at this moment.
That's right. Because that's how you strengthen your brother. You're going to build him up through it. Hey, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding shall be the stability of our time. That's how brothers is going to be strengthened up in the faith.
Yep. Transfer that zeal energy into energy of prayer to build yourself up and to be able to build up the rest of the Aki, man. To keep you a clear-headed, clear-minded, sober-minded is what I wanted to use. You know what I'm saying? Be sober and vigilant, Like, pray for those things. Don't use the zeal as, man, I'm about to go cuss all these Edomites out today. Like, nah, man, hey, fuck that. We trying to get out of here. Where Jake at? Jake.
Yeah.
Come get this word hot and ready.
That's why the scriptures say, don't worry about how the wicked gonna be basically not persecuted, but basically destroyed, but how the elect is gonna be delivered.
Yep. Yeah, he told Ezra that.
They gonna have 2/3 and the heathens. They gonna get what's coming to them.
Yeah.
And we here to seal the elect, so we can get the hell up out of here. Lord willing, that we is the elect.
Lord willing.
It says, and he said, I tell thee, Peter, the cock shall not crow this day. Before that, thou shalt thrice deny that thou knowest me.
Now that's hard to grasp. Scary, bro. That's scary. That is very scary. You know, it's like, man, like what you mean?
Yeah, you actually think like, damn, Lord, you don't love me to say I'll deny you. Yeah. And you were like, hey, I'm just telling you what's right.
I was just about to say that he was keeping it 100, man. That's why we, through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem outside. That's why we can't sugarcoat things, man.
That's right.
We can spoon feed, so to speak, but we can't sugarcoat it. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't give a baby. You know they got the little mashed up potatoes and shit.
Yeah.
You don't give a baby mashed up potatoes and sprinkle a little salt in it. No, like you're gonna have to take these how it's coming, baby. Like,
right.
You know, but yeah, it's like he had to keep it real. Like, what? Why not keep it real? Because you know that you don't keep it real, he might think he all good. You know what I'm saying? He gonna think he like I'm good, okay. You know,
and that's the spirit of that Philippians that work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Because man, you could be putting in work, but that's not like, man, what another brother is doing, that's not gonna save you. You know?
It's not.
That's not gonna save you, bro. You gotta put in work also. You have to.
It ain't showing up weird or nothing like a whole bunch of screens or nothing.
No, it's showing me on the screen now.
Okay, yeah. I was just making sure.
Yeah, kind of, it's good.
So yeah, I mean that's all I wanted. I don't know if you had any closing precepts or not, but I had to get that point for sure. I think through the spirit it started where it started at, because they kind of, you know, it showed the humility of the situation and you know, keeping the order, which goes into all of that. You know, then it went down into Peter, like look, man, just at, you know, when you get your stuff back, when you shake back, strengthen your brother. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he denied the Lord, but he denied the Lord them 3 times, but all in all, he still was a righteous man, you know?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he said that ain't his name, or he's like, I don't know. Like, man, you got to put yourself in his shoes, you know?
He did exactly what the Lord said him what to do.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, the lot is cast in the lap.
Yeah, man. I have like 2.
Go ahead.
There's 1 Thessalonians 5:2. It says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night." So those same temptations, hey, we're gonna go through them, you know, because what the scripture say, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom. So we will be tried, you know, and those things is gonna meet us exactly. See, hey, did we do what we were supposed to do while we had that grace period, you know? And this 1 Peter 4:18. It says, "And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?"
Yeah.
You know? Because the elect is going to get out of here no matter what, but it says scarcely. So the elect is going to do what they have to do and scarcely be saved. So the ungodly and 2/3, it's no hope for them, you know? The light is cast into the left.
Well, hey,
exactly what's going to take place.
Well, I'm going to read 17 because it says, "For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?"
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So just like, you know, like that's why you got to pray that you endure unto the end. You got to, man, you got to pray for faith, of course. You got to pray that you stay humble, pray that you stay charitable, pray that you stay sincere. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of those things matter. It ain't like Like I feel like a lot of people getting this and they like, "Ooh, I'm an Israelite, yay!" Like no, like it's like, oh man, like because you're not out of here yet. You're
That's
not. You
right.
put a target on your back with the world now. The world, because the name, the not the name, but the name, the term Hebrew Israelite is getting out there more.
That's right.
You know, and and you put a target on your back for Satan. He's like, oh shit, another one woke up. Can't have that. You know. So what he gonna do? He gonna go back and get 7 demons stronger than him, stronger than that demon that was on you, and they gonna try to come back and take their house back.
Yeah. And they trust me, they coming though.
Oh yeah, they
Don't
gonna
think they
come.
just gone.
Hey, first time they gonna come knocking on the door, or you
Yeah.
like, who the fuck? Yo, go away. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Next
Did you
time they go, huh?
what you saying now?
Next time they gonna come back with a more subtle knock. Next time they gonna come back dressed up like Girl Scouts trying to sell cookies. They gonna try to get in there.
And trust me, they gonna do their damnedest to try to get in there.
God.
You go kids verse 19. That's it. That's all I
Okay,
have.
kind. 19, brother already read 18. It says, wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing as unto a faithful creator.
So hey man, we gonna suffer. But hey, suffer righteously.
Yeah.
Suffer according to the will of Yahweh Shemashah, being persecuted if they not if they be the case, because they will be the case. You know. But hey man, that's how you gonna end up keeping your soul, is by keeping your faith and trusting Yahweh Shemashah through those diverse temptations.
Kind.
And when you go into temptation, you have what so it's temporary. It's gonna be only for a moment.
Yeah, all of this is but a moment, man.
Only for a moment.
Only for a moment. Like, ain't no point in enjoying the pleasures of sin for a season, And it's 144. Ha! So, I mean, that's it. I'm good. We don't do have nothing else.
That's it, brother.
Hey, with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakar Kwadash. Okay, double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Blessing to the elect of Yahshua Allah, and salutations and blessing to you, Akim, out there enduring truth and sincerity. And looking forward to the downfall of Babylon and the salvation of the elect of Yahshua Allah. Hey, with that, shalom.
Yeah, shalom.
Khan.